Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World. And if you're coming for the first time, welcome to my YouTube channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos, all right? But we're going to get into the episode of The Bold and the Beautiful that aired on Monday, December the 11th, 2017, season 31, episode 59. Now, I don't know what happened to the episode for December 8th, because that's when we kind of had a little snow, inclement weather going on here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was off because I wasn't finna get out there and all that mess and, endanger myself, my life, and my car. Okay? So I weighed on the situation of caution and didn't go in. But basically, I didn't see the stories either. They didn't air for some reason. So if anybody have a particular video that they tape the whole, episode, please send it to me and I will review it. And I will definitely give y'all my perspectives, my play-by-play, my blow-by-blow on what happened. But like I said, I didn't record it. That's why you didn't get it, because I didn't see anything to record. And I went on CBS All Access, and they didn't even have that particular version. So I don't know. Did it get lost or they just scrapped it? I don't know. But it seems like it's a continuation on Monday's episode. So I don't think we really missed too much. But let's get right on into the story, okay? Because it was kind of interesting for Monday. Um, December the 11th, 2017, season 31, episode 59. We got Liam and Steph talking about the night that she left home. He's still pushing buttons and it's making her go crazy. Okay. We got Thorne pushes Ridge to the floor, and Ridge is just sitting on the floor being a little jerk, as he always is, just waiting to a parent to come into the room and then chastise the one that pushed him on the floor. That's pretty much what it was. He's being very condescending and all of that. And like I said, Mother Brooke comes in, finds Ridges on the floor, wondering how he got there. And then she looks at Thorne like, why did you do this to your brother? I'm like, for one, Brooke, you're a grown woman. Number two, Brooke, you're not their parent. Number three, Brooke, they were fighting over you. So it's a win-win situation, girl. Go ahead, okay? Deal with it. So, of course, Ridge gives her his version. Oh, excuse me, his version. And Thorne just sits there and tries to, you know, go through Ridge's statement with a fine tooth comb, the very mature way. And of course, Ridge is sitting on the floor trying to talk to her, and Thorne had wanted to help him up, but he wanted to sit on the floor. Just waiting till a parent, like I said, come in so they can chastise the kid that actually did, the damage on getting him to the floor. Okay, but like I said, Brooke shouldn't even been worried about that. Ooh, excuse me. No bones were broken, just egos bruised. Okay. Then we got Maya and Quinn are working together. Basically, Quinn is using her as a live mannequin model of her jewelry collection, and they're making idle small talk, this, that, and the third. And they happen to be talking about Steffi and Liam. Okay, and something going on with their marriage that they're trying to keep a secret. And of course, Maya goes on to tell Quinn Steffi was at the guest house one night. She's thinking Liam and her and Liam had problems, so she sought her solace into coming on their property and not telling anybody she was there. Kind of trying to get her thoughts together and stuff that, that nature. She took a shower, this, that, and the third. The bed was messed up. Just giving her a play-by-play, blow-by-blow. Um, and for them to both ascertain what could have been going on, since nobody's talking about it. Then she also goes in and explained that, she had talked with Liam about the situation, and evidently he didn't even know that she had stayed over there. And so it kind of mind boggled him, and that's what the 20 questions come from Liam that he's asking Steffi about her whereabouts and was she with anybody at the Forrester estate in a guest house. Of course, Steffi plays the game well, and she doesn't, lead on or let on that, yeah, she was with somebody and she had did the mumbo yumbo, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, but anyway, we leave that situation. We go to Brooke. Brooke is talking to both men about their actions. excuse me, that they should be trying to be civil toward one another instead of putting hands on one another. Then we got small talk going on with Maya and Quinn about Steffi's bracelet and how the inspiration came for her jewelry line to kind of mimic or make it a little bit better from a design that was already created. But she was just wanting to simply call it the Steffi collection or the CEO line. And after what she told Maya, Maya thought that was not a good idea. Okay, but they still go on in the small talk. Then we got Liam. It's still grilling Steffi about basically what Quinn had told him about her being at the guest house that fateful night that she walked out on him, not knowing that she would come back to him. Or was she thinking about leaving him totally? This, that, and the third. Steph is trembling with fear once again, and Liam is watching her and wanting to know why is she going into this like frenzy. Still got small talk going on between Ridge, Brooke, and Thorne. But Thorne is owning the room. He's taking control, taking charge, and he putting Ridge in his place. Okay, I was there all for it. The mini games of Thorne. Okay. And Thorne's playing to win. He's playing checkers, not well, he's playing chess, not checkers. Let me go back and rephrase that, okay? Um, then we got Queen is talking with Maya about Steffi's night at the guest house again. She can't seem to let it go. And pretty much Maya's trying to say, mind your own business. Keep Steffi's name pretty much on a hush hush. Don't make no jury where she could kind of or name jury after her where she can pretty much uh take her back to that fateful night or unfaithful night she was having a problem with Liam and make her think about it and hate the jury line altogether. So name it something else. Okay. Then we got small talk going on between Liam and Steph again about being angry. And Steph is lying. You know, she's just a good opportunity to come and confess and for her sins, but she's still avoiding the truth of the matter. Liam is asking Stephanie, was she alone in the guest house? And was she thinking about leaving for the sake of what he did to her with what's her name? Sally. Liam is not by you be early in the morning try to do this. Not late at night, but early in the morning. Okay, trying to get this out to you all. But like I said, he's basically drilling her. He's not really buying her story. He's not, you know, kind of dancing around the situation of that night. He's kind of trying to ask the right questions to get the right answers. And, you know, she's saying she's sorry and, you know, Liam's still hugging her, you know, giving her that empathy that she needs, but he's still knowing something ain't adding up, you know, not from what had went down that particular night that drove her out their house into the darkness. Okay, then we got Myers telling Queen to don't name a new line after Steffi. It would be just, you know, making her think about the night she was obviously trying to forget. And of course, she kind of gives a comparison to Quinn about, you know, hey, you didn't like it when everybody found out that you were messing with Ridge, you know, and your his father's wife, and you were embroiled in a lot of mess. You know, just think about that. You don't want to bring that to your daughter-in-law, okay? You don't want to do that, or your whatever it is. Let me see, grandfather, grandmother, grandchild. Yeah, you don't want to do that to your grandchild. Not really. Now, do you? Do you, girl? So she goes to think about that, and she sees how harsh Maya put it to her, to where she's like, "You're right. I don't want to do that to her." Okay. Then we got Stephanie's blaming herself. Liam is blaming himself, and Stephanie makes Liam stop talking about it and about the tire issue, and that, you know, we don't need to keep bringing it in the future. This, that, and the third. It just is what it is. Okay. Then we got Brooke is asking Ridge to go. But before he leaves, he pushes Thorne to the couch, kind of like getting him tit for tat, or pushing him on the floor. And Brooke just don't know what to say. And Thorne calls Ridge a thug. You know, that's thug mentality. Ridge did a thuggish thing, you know, because Ridge was picking on him about his pedigree, his class. He grew up as a force to be, yet he still has no talent. You know, they going tit for tat. You know, I'm like, oh, just fight it out in the boxing ring, why don't you? Then we got small talk going on between Brooke and Thorne about still wanting to marry Ridge. Dawn is telling her, hey, he's never gonna change. And Brooke is listening, but she's saying she don't want to be alone. She likes being in a relationship. She likes being with somebody she can trust. And Dawn looking at her like sideways, like you can't trust him. Are you crazy? But he goes on to tell her, hey, I don't want you to make the same mistake 3, 4, 5 times. You need to stop being on that road because it's just leading you to destruction pretty much. And, I mean, it's just like, Brooke, come on, just tell him you just like the way Red treats you, which is no good, status quo. And that's pretty much where things are going to lie. You're going to always align with him. You're going to always be with him. And that's pretty much where it is. And so, Thorne tries to tell Brooke, you have options. So she's trying to figure out what do you mean by options. So he lays this kind of soft, not sensual, not forceful, not romantic and robust type of kiss on her. It's more of a I got you, this, that, and the third. Nothing really exciting about the kiss, but he didn't want to go that far, I guess. I don't know. But it took Brooke by surprise. Okay, then we got small talk still going on between Liam and Steph, and she starts crying and this, that, and the third, putting the waterworks in, which kind of makes him not want to go even deeper than what he needs to go to find out the truth, But like I said, the truth, when it needs to come out, it ain't going to stay buried. It's just going to come out and going to be a hot, big, boiling mess. So deal with it. But Liam's trying to do his little MK Ultra on her, trying to change her mindset, trying to make her forget whatever happened in the past. He's saying, just repeat after me. It never happened. It never happened. None of it never happened. And he talking about he want his wife to come back to him. But I'm like, honey, the truth got to come out about what she did with your daddy behind your back. It may come out in the form of her being pregnant. That's going to boost up her anxiety and possibly cause problems within, what do we say, the pregnancy. She's gonna have to drop the goose. She's gonna have to drop the package. She's for her sanity, if you know what I mean. She's gonna have to tell the truth, whether she tells it now or when she's pregnant, because it's gonna be a high risk type pregnancy because she's in a high risk type of situation with her nerves. So better now, Steffi, than later. Better now than later. But Liam wants her to come back to him, be her old feisty, kick-ass self, and her mentality. And then he wants to hear those favorite words, cha-cha-cha. She goes on to say cha-cha-cha, but it's not believable because she is in the feces, okay? She's not standing in her feces. She's not taking ownership or accountability. And until she does that, we're going to see a mess of a storyline between them two until the truth comes out. Okay, y'all, that was my perspective, my viewpoints on The Bold and the Beautiful that aired for Monday, December the 11th, season 31, episode 59. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll get back with you all for the 12th and the 13th, hopefully tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it before I go to work, but hey, y'all have 2 great episodes coming from my perspective coming up shortly, y'all. So just keep me down, hold me down, and I get the storylines back to you as soon as I possibly can. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon for more Bold and the Beautiful. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.